Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Kuru Shell. This time around we are continuing our mission to expand. Something extraordinary has occurred. And I am looking forward to telling you that the Lohindra Confederation has declared war on the Collectora Kingdom. Now here's why this is interesting, because they have been hurting. They were just recently at war with their other neighbors, right here, and so they really aren't prepared for another war. They're still pretty pathetic compared to us, very inferior with fleet power, naval capacity, technology level. So them losing territory is very beneficial for us. Ooh, wow, that's terrible. These guys have just expanded their territory. They're inferior fleet power, but they've got plenty of allies on their side, so I'm not really ready to even try to go up against these guys. Although, all of these guys have inferior fleet power to us. Eventually, I'm gonna have to consider going after these Spyro hegemony guys, because they just bumped their territory into our space. Well, not really into our space, but we can't travel through the space anymore. They've kind of blocked off our wormhole stations. We had one here, and now it's gone because it's that is really not cool. Really not cool. I'm not happy with these guys at all. Unfortunately, we're still in good terms with the curators. But I'm not really, so yeah, we have a plus 20. Their opinion of us hasn't changed. And I'm going to probably invest in more output, research output with these guys, but at the moment, I don't have the energy credits for it. In fact, I don't even have the energy credits to go to war at this point. I really don't. So I'll have to wait. The Human Combine. So they've changed their name here. I guess we just have two different empires with humans. We've already gone through that, but it just kind of amazes me, that the humans are expanding so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they still only have 5 systems. For a moment I thought they might have colonized into the world, but they wouldn't do that, would they? Okay. How are these guys doing? So we have another spaceport, almost complete in 1 month. We're gonna have greater range with our wormhole stations in 2 months. This guy's just kind of sitting here, like, what do I do next? Ooh. Well, you're trapped there because we don't have a wormhole station close enough to bring you home. How funny is that? My science ship is actually stranded because of the fact that I don't have a way to get him home. So let me see, you're way over here, you are way over here. I could have sworn I told... Okay, that's this guy. I see.
System survey complete.
Alright, so this guy, where are you? Yep, over there. I'm going to send you we don't actually have a wormhole station
complete. Incoming transmission.
in this space. So I'm going to build a wormhole station right here in our system. And then that will give us a little bit more range in this direction. Now, I want to build a wormhole station right here. But, let's see what these guys want. Habitability. Shield hit points. I still like that plus 30% that I have going, even though it would be nice to have
Construction complete.
greater habitability on all of my planets. I need to get more Ingos Vapors, period. But I'm going to have to decline that sale, because I am the trade. Advanced shields, antimatter reactors. I really want that assist research. That would be really nice. Plus, oh, only 5 months, but at the same time, I need to get better shields, and better shields also require more power. But I'm going to go with this because I've got a research bonus. So, yeah, research agreement for however long I have it. It's necessary that I take advantage of it. Then I'll get, next time I'll get one of the other things. I want to dance with somebody. Okay, United Nations of Earth. It's nice being able to see what all the movements, but who are they at war with right now? Oh wow, they're at war with these guys. What? Oh wow, they are losing bad. Inferior, inferior, inferior. They're losing bad. Why are they at war with these guys? That's not a smart move on their part. I am actually kind of shocked about this. And I'm also kind of excited. I'm not exactly sure. Well, this is a defensive war. I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to get. What are they trying to gain from this war? But these guys are huge. If I went to war with these guys, because they're already at war, they don't have any allies. So, while they're at war, I could go to war as well and kind of pick up the pieces. Can I vassalize them? They're a huge nation. I might not be able to vassalize them yet.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I can't vassalize them. What I can do is I can take some of their planets. But if I take some of their planets,
System
planet
survey
grab,
complete.
I'm not going to be liked by our neighbors. I'm not even going to be liked by our distant neighbors. Pretty much when you see planets, everyone in the galaxy decides that you're evil. And they all want nothing to do with you, and they block you from entering their space, and they consider you a threat. So I'm not quite ready to go there yet. But what I can do is make these guys a tributary, in which case I get 25% of their resources every month. So if I go to war with them, and they've got like, how many systems do they have? They have 9 systems. They have more systems than we do right now, for as long as they have them. So if I went to war with them, I could very easily bump up my resources by a nice chunk if I went to war with these guys right now, while they're already at war. I mean, it's kind of sucky to do that. It's kind of a jerk move, but at the same time, it's this is kind of a conquest game. And that would be a big swath of space there, and eventually I could vassalize them. And that would be beneficial to demand vassalization. They'll leave it to be a peace, obviously, but I'm kind of curious, if I make them a tributary, how long it would take before I can make them a vassal. If I could make them a vassal at all.
Construction complete.
Station complete. Wonderful. Okay, wow, I've been looking at all of that stuff and plotting. I realized that I can make some more ships. I'm gonna build, boom, level 6 upgrade, I want to do that? Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. First, I'm gonna build up my fleet, and then I'll upgrade my other stations. At least say this is engineering bay, so that's good. I can do fleet academy later. That'll boost my ships. That'll give my ships some cool modifications. But right now, I just want to I build cruisers on this one. But I'm just gonna build some more corvettes and cruisers and destroyers. 3 more destroyers from these guys, and I'll make those destroyers storms. So let's do 1, 2, 3 storms, and then as far as the corvettes, I can't build any corvettes on these guys. I mean, I can, but let's just do that, and corvette. Engineering bay, and corvette. Engineering bay, and corvette. And, of course, this is obviously just gonna be able to right. It's going to give me 3 destroyers. This is going to give me that. Once it's done with that, I'm going to build my first battleship. No, I'm not. That's way too much energy. That's way too much resources I need there. That's a lot of resources I need there for that battleship. So I'm just going to go with building some more cruisers.
Construction complete.
Alright, construction complete. I'm 23 months away from being able to build a cheaper battleship. In the meantime, I'm just going to I'm going to finish making my corvettes. They're cheaper to make, so I can make 5 more of the. What do I need? I lost most of my okay, I made a bunch of daggers. I'll make 2 more siphons. Boom. And then I'll make a bunch of torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. That'll work there. What was I building here? Or destroyers, okay. That's them. And
construction complete.
I'm really kind of curious to figure out what their war goal here is. Are they trying to take their planets? Oh no, you know what? No, they're not. They're not trying to take planets. They're trying to liberate. I see what they're doing. These are liberation wars. Because they're not the kind of people that goes around seeding planets. They're not trying to conquer all these planets. They're trying to liberate them. Which works for me, because once these guys lose this war, and lose those 2 systems, I might be able to vassalize the rest of these planets, because if the war score is going to decrease, the war cost is going to decrease. So I'm just going to let them win this war. I'm going to let them. I want to let these guys lose. Once these guys lose, I'll be able to take advantage of that. Kind of sounds really opportunistic, but that's a kind of game that we're dealing with here. Alright, so he's finished with that one. I'm going to build a wormhole station right here, just like these guys did. I'm just going to build it a little bit lower down here. Great. And that'll give me access over there. Look at all this range. Look at all these systems I get to survey now. That is awesome. What are you doing right here? You're just standing around. He is. And now, survey.
Construction complete.
Survey all these systems. And don't get blown up. Please don't get blown up.
System
There's
survey
gotta be
complete.
a few more habitable worlds over here, because I do want to start surveying. I'm not surveying, but colonizing
System
more
survey
worlds.
complete.
Expanding our territory. So I want to find at least one or two continental or ocean worlds. So he's gonna survey all of those worlds. In fact, I'm gonna build another science ship. I can do that now because I have enough. Nope, actually no. I don't have to do that. I need to focus on more governors and more admirals. Mostly more governors, because so make these people happy. Oops. Oh, Kuru doesn't have a governor. How does the capital planet not have a governor? That's the most ridiculous thing. He died, and I never replaced him. Wow, the choices here are pretty terrible, because this guy is a slaver. This guy's a slaver. I guess I'm gonna go with this guy because he's an environmental engineer. What's his story? At least he's not a slaver. I don't know what those other guys.
Construction complete.
Construction time minus 5%. Okay. And let's go with this guy too. They need a governor. So I'm gonna give them ship cost minus 10%. Ship build. Ooh, good deal. Actually, I take this back. You are going to take this guy. You are going to take this guy. This guy's going to reduce ship cost by 10%. Ship build speed is going to increase. Complete. This is exactly what I need. This is beautiful. This is great. Gonna have to remove this solar panel network and replace it with this fleet academy. But it's gonna cost us a lot more maintenance. Man, I thought we were really beating the energy credits thing, but
construction complete.
Now we're down again. Oh, that's right. That's because as I build these ships,
complete.
It's costing us more.
Construction
energy.
complete.
Makes perfect sense. So 20 corvettes, 20 destroyers, and I'm gonna make some more cruisers. Cruisers are where it's at. Cruisers are where most of my fleet power came from in the first place. Once I lost all those cruisers, I lost almost all of my fleet power, like more than half of my fleet power. So I'm gonna build 2. How many gladiuses do I have? They're all gladius, nothing else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gladius. I'm just gonna build 2 more gladius, and then when I get up to 10, I will build some storms, and yeah. The storms are kind of like support cruisers. They're going to be the primary cruisers are the gladius, and the support cruisers are going to be focusing on just blowing away shields and blowing away
construction complete.
Hull with their flamethrowers. Construction complete. Excellent. So now I have access to this space again, at least to a degree. I'm almost tempted to build another wormhole station right there. Just to see how close I can get into those guys' space, because after they're finished losing the war against these guys, I want to be able to pop in there right away and just kind of claim whatever's left over. And so if that little bit of distance right there will give me just like a tiny little bit of distance, and I can probably jump into this system right here. That's okay. And these guys are still at war and losing badly. They're not just pathetic, but they're super pathetic. Pathetic. Man, I wish our energy was better. I really made a bad call by colonizing this planet. Because if I hadn't colonized that planet, we'd still be in the way positive with our energy. We might even be at like 6,000, 7,000 energy, but I shouldn't have colonized this planet. And I can still make this a positive by building a solar panel network right there. Will give us a little bit more energy. And why are these guys not populating yet? He is almost there. Okay. In fact, one more month, and he's there. And
System survey complete.
3 more energy.
System survey complete.
What is this guy doing? You know what? No. There we go.
System survey complete.
Okay, that's good. So now we have a little bit more energy here, and this guy's gonna populate, and that's gonna balance this out for energy. Once this guy populates in a month. These months just seem to drag on forever sometimes. Science officer here, he's way over there. Ooh, Tildar crystals. We could use those. I forgot what they do, but we can use them. And he is going to now come down here and... What isn't being surveyed by that guy? Over here. So these. Okay, so he's going to come down here and survey this system. This system. This system. This system. I'm not going to keep saying that, that's kind of obnoxious, but you can kind of get the idea.
Construction complete.
Gotcha. Alright.
Construction complete.
I think okay, he's getting those over there. So we're done. We're gonna have this whole sector, everything over here is gonna be surveyed. Unless we find some monsters. And then we'll run. While we're looking at that, this guy over here is surveying all of this. I don't feel comfortable with him jumping into this sector, into the system. I feel like he's gonna pop in, and these guys are gonna be like, "Ooh, dinner," and start attacking that ship. How many more planets do they have to? Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna say survey system, and then we're gonna have a change of plans. We're going to here, and then
construction complete.
And then we're going to move here. Move here. I'm kind of micromanaging his route. Just to make sure that he doesn't go into this system. Then survey system. Great. Construction. that means end of this episode. I didn't expand our fleet power as much as I wanted to, but we're doing pretty good. We're almost at 5k again. That's something. And just for the exciting... Whoa. What? I can actually upgrade these even more. That'll give us a little bit more resources here. We have minerals. And I'm gonna upgrade those even more. Wow. I totally forgot that about these I'm actually kind of amazed, because I think I pretty much finished the tree for the research tree for these physics stations, these physics labs, and these engineering labs. I mean, I'm getting 8 research off of these. That's amazing. So I'm gonna be able to do a lot with these. And now I have to work on building up the rest of these
System survey complete.
Labs. That's 7, that's 11. That is amazing. Oops. It would help if I actually built wait, do I have a power hub over on this planet? I don't have a power hub on this planet. Well, what is this? What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? Because I could be building a lot more power on this planet if I actually they have 9 food, so they're good. So yeah, I'm gonna build another power plant here. Well, first I'm gonna build a power hub. No. Yep. Power hub.
System
right
survey complete.
Right, power hub right there. Then power plant right here. And power plant right here. Yeah. Then minerals. More minerals. The more the merrier, the minerals. I'm doing really well in research. Only having 5 planets is very beneficial for me. Actually 6 planets, but it's allowed me to get very far on my research, more so than I would have had I expanded gradually or rapidly. Sometimes it's more beneficial to have like a smaller empire and just sort of wait it out. And it's actually just good to vassalize, because when you vassalize, you still get the benefit of having a larger army, but just they're independent, but they still serve you. As long as they stay loyal, you're pretty good. And so I want to vassalize these guys. Then I want to vassalize these guys. And then when I'm doing well enough on my research, I can start integrating these guys and getting more minerals. Actually, no, I'm going to wait on these guys. I'm just going to start integrating them right now, because I think I can. Integration takes time. So, to end this game, I will begin the process of integration. It's only going to cost me 555 influence, which is going to be at the rate of 5 per month. And since we're close to maxing out anyway, in 1 more month we're going to be maxed out, it's not going to hurt us too much. So I'm going to confirm. The integration begins of the Great Xaplo Empire into our empire. And that will end this episode. Hope you all have a wonderful day. God be with you. Until next time.